On top of broad-based support for families, we prioritize additional support for lower-income families to help them achieve stability, self-reliance, and social mobility so that they can have dignity and aspire to a good future in Singapore. And we are making good progress on these fronts. Our income inequality, as measured by the Gini coefficient, has been steadily declining as a result of deliberate policy moves like the Workfare Income Supplement, Progressive Wage Model, and Silver Support Scheme. But helping lower wage workers get better incomes is just one part of the equation. We know that the issues that lower income individuals and families face are complex and multifaceted. We therefore need a family-centric approach to provide these families with holistic and comprehensive support and to help them make lasting changes in their lives. We will now take a further step to better integrate the common functions across the different programs in government that support lower-income families. The SSOs will deliver these functions and bring partners together to work in tandem, coordinating and integrating all the efforts for maximum impact. And the Minister for Social and Family Development will share more at the COS. A critical source of support for many lower-income families is delivered through our social assistance schemes like ComCare, which help families meet their basic living expenses and work towards stability and self-reliance. Part of the monies for ComCare come from the investment income from the ComCare Endowment Fund. To ensure that the fund is able to provide the necessary support to our lower-income families in this higher inflation environment, I will top up the fund by $300 million. Beyond inequality, we must also sustain social mobility across generations. In particular, we know that the first few years matter greatly in shaping a child's potential in life. So we must do more to close the early gaps in our children's lives. We have made some progress here through initiatives like Kids Start, which provides upstream support for pregnant mothers and young children in lower-income families. Kids Start's preliminary outcomes are encouraging. There are some early indications that Kids Start children had better preschool attendance than their peers of similar social-economic backgrounds. Parents and caregivers on the program also said that they were better supported in their parenting journey. So to support more lower-income families with their children's early development, we will scale up Kids Start nationwide. And we expect to support 80% of eligible children in lower-income families, starting from the children born this year. We have also made significant investments in the early childhood sector. Over the last decade, our spending on the early childhood sector has grown to 6 times its original size, from $320 million in FY 2013 to about $1.9 billion in FY 2022. Lower-income families now pay as little as $3 a month for full-day childcare in an anchor-operator preschool. And these investments have had an impact. The preschool enrollment rate of children aged 5 to 6 years old residing in public rental flats is now comparable to the national average. But for children aged 3 to 4 years old residing in public rental flats, the preschool enrollment is 80%, lower than the national average of about 88%. So we will continue to provide additional assistance to lower-income families and reach out to them to facilitate their children's preschool enrollment. At the same time, over the next 2 years, we will work with anchor operators to create 22,000 more full-day childcare places and expand the number of MOE kindergartens. This will help support higher preschool participation rates across the board and especially amongst lower-income families.